Good morning, guys. Well, kind of morning. It's not morning for you anymore. 2:30 p.m. But yeah, it's scheduling was difficult recently. I started raiding again Final Fantasy, so I gotta book stream. Chances are good this 2:30 start time is going to be permanent, and the first week of the month is going to be a shorter stream, so I'm only here for an hour. So, because we're here for a short amount of time, go ahead and get started. We're gonna play King's Quest because I can't get Mist to work. I tried so hard. I'll go back to it and see if I can get it to work later, but she doesn't want to listen to me. It is the worst. Alright, let's go ahead and turn this off and turn that on. And hopefully, we should be good to go. Okay. Autosave and play. Chapter 1. There are 5 chapters. It's I can't tell if that sound yet. There are 5 different chapters. It's built like the Telltale games, kind of, but not really, where it does remember what you do. And I played through the first chapter a long time ago, back when it first came out, and I don't remember what I did. So it's a different computer, different everything, so it should be set up good to go. There's a story, and it's so pretty. Look at his hat. Well, tab. Ah, okay, thank you. Oh, we're already playing. I have no control over the camera, I don't think. Oh, it's so well. Look at the well. Well. Okay. Alright, let's go down the rope. Okay.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Christopher Lloyd. Nicest voice anywhere. My childhood. Okay, let's look around.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
But money. That's treasure behind a mattress, maybe. Oh. That's a tiny door. Uh-oh. We should ring up the bell. I don't want that much noise.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Okay. So a thing about this game first, as we're starting. Every texture in this game is hand painted. Which is why it looks like this white is so pretty. Okay.
2 odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
So I have a choice. I see this one has already killed someone. Also, knowing at least a little bit about Sierra games. I didn't play Sierra games when I was a child, but I did play this type of game. This game tends to be punny, so let's go turn the right one. This is the right one. Yeah. Right being correct, or just not the wrong one in our case. Alright, autosave.
buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seemed so familiar. Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
But I am so capable of hiding under the covers. I do remember that. That is a...
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
So I know from having... I remember, as I'm going through remembering bits and pieces of this, that's a mechanic for later. Where we have to hide underneath the bed covers.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to
add a shinier hat to my collection.
Why do you keep looking down like that? There's nothing over here. I don't know. Weird character quirk, I guess. I don't know. That's the arrow. Let's see. That would be it. She was the
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Alright, looking for a missing hand. This is kind of a tutorial sort of a thing, where it's teaching you that there are puzzles here. Really, the most... Oh. There's your handle was attached to that bell. That's not good.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap.
Yeah, that was definitely the right thing to do.
Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Hide, hide, hide. Dragons are hungry. Oh, half blind dragon. Poor dragon.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Okay.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Okay.
What did you use to fix the broken switch?
Use the wooden handle. Okay. I made a bridge. Well, that's...
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Dragon, don't know this. Oh yeah, Dragon's very distracted.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Oh. Poor dragon trapped in the cave. Okay, so that thing is gonna kill me. It's dangerous. Yep. Yep. I've got a feeling I know what's going on here. Also, the one thing I do remember, or another thing I remember from Life is Game before, the puns are the worst. Sierra games, you kind of expect it. Their pun craftsmanship is very, very high quality, I'm sure, for those who like puns. Alright. Ooh. It's not good. Dragon! Dragon, no! Dragon! Dragon, please! Shh! I'm sneaking. Okay. Alright, so I don't have anywhere to hide after this. I just had to be careful and not fuck on the phone. Quietly. Quietly. Ah! Okay. You see nothing? You see nothing, Dargon? Phew. Okay. That's good. That's good. Don't think I want to go out there through the dragon. That seems like a poor choice.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Yes. Sure. Huh. Unreachable switch. Okay. So we'll go one. Ooh. That looks promising. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Okay. Coolio. Unreachable switch. Check. Oh dear. No, no, no. Okay. Phew. Bridge help.
The mirror called out to me.
Okay. It is pretty. Very pretty mirror. Highly decorated. Oh, less respect for that one, it looks like. Oh, he moves away. Anyway, it's good. Oh. Made Ed Dargan angry. Oh, and he goes back. Okay. So that's the... looks like our first half of the puzzle. What's the switch do?
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
I liked it. To remain alive, that's good. Oh, I see. I don't think I want it to go there, though, is the thing. Is it connected? Yeah, that's what I want. That's the one I want. Because if he just goes over here, you can't turn it off. If it just goes over to next to the track, because it was like, if you look above my head, the little water pool there, it was there. And now I've put it way far away from him, so he has to go and get it. Alright. Good job, Dragon. Now... spacebar. Oh, I realized that I've done the stupid... I'm gonna have to do this twice, because I don't want him to drop me right where he is. There you go, dragon. Oh, no, I've done it. Kind of, but I reset it. Alright, so it's reset. Here we go. Hold the bell. Dragon goes over to eat. I wonder if in this scenario the dragon ever gets full. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. So I want to hit this. And it gives me time to get up here. Top of this. That's what I want. Oh yeah. Yes. Here. God. Ooh, fancy. Uh-oh. Dragon! Alright. Away we go. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Quick time event. Potentially quick time event. Oh, that's even worse. Oh boy. Use this keyboard and mouse this time and not a controller. That should be okay. Okay. Dragon. Oh, keep pushing. Oh no. Smush. Ups.
Grandpa!
Dragon Petite 4.
Okay, so it's spam the button. Not just press it once. That's what I did. See again? Thanks. Okay. Oh yeah.
I guess you could say that river swept me off my feet.
Bad puns. Bad puns. Fast, like right there. Got it. Okay. Okay. Huh. Uh-oh. Okay. Can't get too short. Oh no. Run.
Let me guess. You escaped with only a flesh wound.
Yeah? For sure. That was a terribly long time for me to start running. Also, even though I'm facing the camera, I'm having to press W to run forward, technically. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Whew. Hopefully that's it. Okay, we're back to here. We've been here before.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Aww. Could be king. You king would be nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
I'm gonna hit the thing. I'm gonna let him go. Maybe he can be an ally later. Oh! He's been trapped down here for long enough. I think the three choices presented there, I think, were the bell, shooting him in the eye, and then let him free. Because I think so. They look like the three things I could have done anyway. In that split second of time. The bell would have drawn him back into the cavern, keeping him trapped there.
My
Shooting him
hands
down would have
were
killed him.
shaking and my arms could barely grip the rope. But with
And
the
then I
last
set
of
him
my
free.
strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to
Hopefully
the
that's not
castle.
going to...
Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons.
But,
I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed bunnies.
same.
I've
Gwendolyn,
always
same.
found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been. though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Adventures. Sneak in.
Free!
Roar!
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
Oh,
Got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen.
it's a cool story.
I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and
I
will make sure
instantly
you have
hate
the
him.
very best seat to view my victory.
Yep.
The courtyard will
Instant
be
hate.
filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament.
Yeah, no.
That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Okay, maybe he's not as much of an asshole as I thought he was. He's okay. I don't abjectly hate him for no reason. How can you feel like that really get under my skin very, very
Come
quickly?
in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Oh dear.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Why, yes.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Oh, come on.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Ah. Okay. Let's go with just of the 3 things, and it seems like this might be a theme we're starting to build here. The quick way distraction would have been the bell. Death maneuver would have been killing the dragon. But we shouldn't act kindly.
treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story, one I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Okay.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Riding a rabbit. I think I just dismounted off a cliff. Yep, dismounted off a cliff. Can I affect this? I can. Apparently. Because all the bushes went off the rock, not into trees. Here. Let's see, this is more of a chance. Oops. You get better at that. It's okay, Graham.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
Yay. Civilization.
Daventry was just a few miles to the east. I'd read all about its wonders in my travel books. I couldn't wait to check out its famous, fantastical floating island.
That does sound like a lot of fun. Fantastical floating island? Sign me up. Sounds awesome. Fork in the road. Or not. Oh. Look it. Very shiny. Okay. He is very it's very small. Oh.
Hey, over here!
Knights remembers the
I
silly
could
walk.
have sworn the Parade of Hopeful Knights was scheduled for the next day. I should have been with them, marching with triumph. It seemed my first few minutes in Daventry were off to a terrible start.
So, how did you catch up with them?
Can I jump? No, can't jump. Can't swim. Oh, thanks.
That odd horn seemed to be missing some sort of mouthpiece.
Well, there's nothing else here. Let's go back. I guess we have to go this way. Oh. What was that? Let's go this way. See if we can find a way across. A way to ford the river that's not quite so high at banks. But this, like trees like this that are just like they're pushed over like that. That doesn't fill you with confidence. There's a lot of these. Something very big moving here.
Strange tracks
Okay.
blazed a trail through the forest.
Yep. Getting that feeling. Rabbit. Hello, rabbit. Oops. Looks like a box of some sort in that process. Oh. Thank you, Froggy.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
Oh. Can I take it? I have no take option.
That wheel seemed freshly broken.
No take option with that option. Okay. Oh, well, hello. I see you might be the owner of the broken wheel.
Back, you
Yep.
dirty thieves! Wah! Ow! Oh, it's just a boy. Don't know where he's from, but it must be hard to pronounce. You know, you should never sneak up on a guy in a dangerous place like... Oh! What's wrong with your foot? Probably stepped on a spiniferous thornweed. Don't worry, I got just the fix for that. Tell me, is it more of a... Ow! Or a... Oh! Either way, the Merchant of Miracles has got you covered. But it'll cost you. I've risked my neck to forage the most rare, miraculous, mysterious, and oftentimes delicious ingredients. Ah, here it is. I massage this into my skin twice a day, and just look at my little biscuits.
No.
Well, now that I've mulled it over, you'd better not. It might stunt your growth. Ooh, such exquisite material.
Can't have my vape.
I knew you weren't from around here. Well, you best get going. Nobody likes a late night. Oh, wait. You're stuck here with me. Every bajin is out, and my shortcut had a few shortcomings. I swear that rock leaped straight out of the water. Now I'm stuck here with no wheel, a lost toolbox, and Mr. Fancy Cakes. Say, I'll bet a fine, strapping young man like you could help me fix up this wheel. Yep, you help me fix my chariot, and I'll give you a lift to the tournament. Hopefully no one else notices your horrible lack of punctuality. Oh, how rude. Do you have any questions for me?
Do you ever shut up? No.
Nope.
Nope, no questions for you. Good gosh, you are...
Oh, can I pet your goats?
Stay away from my majestic unicorns.
unicorns. Okay. Yep, this guy's great.
Just a little oop here, a little elbow grease there.
Okay, so we've seen a toolbox so far. I'm not sure how to get to it is the problem, but we'll figure that out when we get there. That one. Yeah, that one. Ta-da! Okay. That's it. Yeah, he's right there.
I wondered what those birds needed a toolbox for.
There's the question. Oh! Oh, no. Well, we got one tool out of it.
Shame. The only tool left seemed to be a small hatchet. And no, Gwendolyn, before you start asking me thousands of questions about that hatchet, I did not go around using it on everything.
Because in point and click adventure games, you use everything on everything. Okay, so we got a hatchet. The chances of putting it, we're going to fell a tree somewhere. I don't remember seeing anything that I needed to use a hatchet on before. I don't think so. Oh, those are rabbits. Something that stands out from the background. It must be important. No, I don't think so. I think this is just open beginning area, building up to something, which was the vista view we're about to get again. And then everything is over the river, I think, besides the toolbox. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Okay, so far I jump. 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 Okay. Let's see if I get any pings for anything else later. Okay. So, oh, this looks like a, yeah.
Perhaps there was a wheel on the other side of that river.
That's,
Too bad I couldn't swim.
How did you get across that river?
I used a hatchet. A small hatchet for using responsibly. Yay! Yeah, for using responsibly. The only money to my name. I know how adventures start. You don't have a lot of money at all.
Just a little elbow grease there and stop.
Spacebar.
That missing wheel had me stumped. I had to go out on a limb to get past the root of the problem.
Ugh. Grandpa, your infamous puns are not my favorite.
What's the matter? You don't like the timbre of my voice?
Oh,
You'll warm up to the puns.
These are terrible.
Yes, they are the worst. Oh, the lies. The lies looking at me. Lies. I don't want that up. Touch it.
Here, kitty, kitty. Not a kitty, not a kitty!
Okay. Let me run. Run for whatever that is.
No wheels in there.
I can look. I'm allowed to look, game. Come on. Let me be curious. Ooh. Oh, wow. That has danger written all over it. I don't think a hatch is going to help with that. I got a bad feeling about that. Yeah, no. The hatchet is for using responsibly, not for efforts listed. No? Okay. Oh, gates. Knock, knock. Let me in, please. Oh, I don't like these claw marks on the gate. Okay. Up and over the wall. Nope.
The town square was eerily quiet. Was I the only person in Daventry not at the parade?
Okay.
A bakery, and it smelled delicious. The delectable goods looked tasty, but I couldn't compete in this tournament with a full stomach.
Okay. Game says not here. Either that or not yet. Okay. You're looking for a wheel. Blacksmith shop might have it.
Looked like a blacksmith shop of sorts.
Ah. Shield might work.
Big, round, that should do the trick.
We'll leave a gold coin for tip.
That sign was asking for tips, and there was a metal pan to collect coins.
Since we're taking the shield, might as well.
I decided to leave some coins for the shield.
Okay. Be responsible adventurers. Okay, so this door bothers me a little bit. Is there no way out? Let's see. 'Cause I don't want to leave this door open because it looks like something is trying to get in. Okay, feel better about that now. Yeah, if the game is going to present a situation where something... Oh!
Ah, a shortcut.
Maybe? Yeah, it's a shortcut, alright. Okay.
Do I really have to hear the story about how you took forever to tiptoe across that fallen tree again?
No, I guess not.
Gwendolyn, you're so rude.
Find me a
Hello.
wheel, boy. Anything big and round should do the trick.
I thought this might do the trick.
A shield, eh? Whoa, it matches impeccably with the delicately crafted color scheme of this entire operation. Makes quite the bold statement. Mm-hmm, just like my shorts. This is perfect. I
Okay.
hope you didn't pay too much for it. Oh, wait, before my mind slips, I was able to procure an entrance ticket to the tournament. Since you so graciously found me a wheel, I am more than willing to sell it to you at a reasonably discounted rate. Are you interested?
Do I need an entrance ticket? I've got the thing and I'm entering as a knight, so I don't think I'll need it.
No thanks. Not really interested.
Are you sure? They'll charge you double at the tournament. They're not as trustworthy as I am.
Yeah, I don't trust this shifty piece of shit at all. You talk too much.
The price still seems really high to me.
Okay, you're twisting my turban here. I didn't pay you for such a deal, Deliberator. Final offer, half off the previously discounted rate. Come on, treat yourself, boy.
What is the actual price?
What is the actual price?
Well, what do you know? It costs exactly that much. Thank you. Fortuitous fate meeting you, my boy. Here you are. Now, let's Vamanusi
Okay,
from this
cool.
Meadowland, Mr. Fancy Cakes. It is go time.
Oh gosh. Oh man. That man is certainly a trip.
Mr. Fancy Cakes! Ah, heel! Halt! Abyss! Stop!
Oh boy.
We sincerely hope you enjoyed your stay in our luxury cabin. Please gather your belongings and watch your head on exit.
Thanks for the hospitality.
No time to lounge, my boy! Lucky for you, the parade is halted. Another case of a mysterious missing bridge, I imagine. Watch your step. We wouldn't want any tears in that illustrious cape. Bon voyage, Buttercup! Don't forget about us working folk. Especially when your pockets are full of riches.
See, there you go. That I believe. That motivation I truly believe. Okay. So, can't go this way.
The forest is blocked until this situation is under control.
Okay, Mr. Knight.
Back away, back away. This area is unsafe for commoners.
I'm not a commoner.
Hello. Apologies, I'm late. I should be on the list. First name Graham, last name...
The list, unfortunately, is inside the theater, which is across that bridge, which is inexplicably missing.
We've ordered a temporary fix, but we're still sorting out the work order.
Well, with all the recent budget issues, I remain skeptical about the repairs.
Well, can't those knights check the list?
Do you mean Kyle and Larry? They're off duty. Don't ask.
You needn't worry. These night hopefuls will figure out a solution soon, and then we can carry on with the auditions.
Well, but I am a hopeful knight. If you just step aside, I'm confident that I could find a way across.
Daventry Decree 6645 states that a royal guard, once commanded, must never, under no circumstances, abandon his post while on duty.
Well, technically, Addendum 237A allows us to leave if someone is in distress and in need of assistance, of a life or death nature.
I stand corrected, and we wouldn't want a repeat of the Rubenstern fiasco. A tardy auditionee, however, hardly counts for distress. Sorry, but we can't leave our post. King's orders.
I got a lot of rules and regulations. Okay, I don't think I can talk to the knights from here, can I? No. Just to those guards. Okay, so we gotta find another way across. There's a path. Let's see what's down the path. Those are bees. And knowing what Graham likes to do to trees, I don't want that to bees. I really don't.
Stay off those rocks. It's dangerous.
You make me. There's nothing else to jump to. Wait a minute. I can make it leave their posts.
Distress!
Abandon post!
But obviously I can't swim.
Learn how to swim, boy.
Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome, lad.
He was talking to me.
I believe he was talking to me.
Nope, me.
Wouldn't be the first time I've corrected you.
How anyone could ever confuse you with me? This tired argument is getting on my nerves.
No need to argue about the fact that I am...
Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good.
Well, okay then. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Mind if I join your semicircle?
Let us big kids figure this one out.
Shh. Your hero is thinking. Well, I know the answer, but I want to see how all of you will solve it.
Okay. Okay. What about you? Oh. That's not what I wanted to do.
Another horn and another missing piece.
So it seems like I'm gonna need...
You look like a little man who wants to do big things.
I want to talk to this guy.
Leave me alone, guys. I'll figure this out by myself.
Apparently it's random. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? I got a hatchet. You are the worst with trees. Heck yeah. What do you want? Oh. Oh, great, thanks.
Oh.
Okay.
Over here, buddy.
Oh yeah, thanks. Rude? Unbelievably rude. Ah. Hey. More bees. Jump.
Pardon
Whoa.
me.
Oh no. These knights seem like jerks, Graham. Even if you don't want to be friends with them.
All right.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size.
Well, cool. I got a hatchet.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Okay.
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Huh?
I didn't get anything, but I made a raft. Check it out. Oh, shit. I need rope. Let me get some rope from. Poor knights. me use this. There's a rope. Oh. Whoa. This guy's a badass. Yeah. Got this. It's auto-targeting for me. Thank you, auto-target. Yeah, I've got a different use for that rope. There's a rope on the raft. Get a real raft. Yay! Sorry you guys are in distress, but we'll get over it. What? Well, it doesn't matter. I made it.
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual.
Yes.
To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility, and speed. You'll also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny. Pleased to meet you.
Aw.
So, friend, what's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Name.
Green. I prefer pizza-flavored. I'm
Really?
free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret alliance.
Alliance?
This competition will not be easy, and Daventry needs men like us. If we put our heads together, we might have a shot.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though. Let me know how I can help.
Okay. I have a friend. So exciting. Graham. Graham, you're a tunic. I know. Stop. Over here. What's this? There we go. Good job, Graham. You can do it. Yeah, no, that enthusiasm, boyish enthusiasm is so good. Hello.
Graham, to the front of the stage, please.
Oh, hi.
Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in.
Good.
Yay. And I do
Yay.
want to apologize. I am very, very terribly sorry. But we've run out of commemorative tote bags.
That's not a problem. I have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade. Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting-to-know-you type exercises.
Okay.
You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Oh.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
I was getting to that, thank you. In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you late for the tournament?
Okay. Time to lie. I want to seem dumb. Well, I didn't. Okay, so the date did change. See where it said, night stuff on Tuesday, and then now today. And we thought it was the day after, so we thought we were going to be on time. So we didn't do the date change.
I never heard the date was switched.
I'll just pencil in hard of hearing.
Well, that'll work.
Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Okay. Coolio. Hi.
When it clasped shut.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not recognize this well-proportioned face?
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
Let's see if I can figure out
Going
information.
to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Oh, jeez. You are a mess. Where's Manny? Manny can help with this.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
You're a lifesaver. Yeah.
What can you tell me about Sir Ten of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
Okay.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
Alright, so I gotta figure this out on my own. We'll talk to this guy.
Hello. My name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Hi, you're awesome.
Chaka.
Oh. Where are you from?
So, where do you hail from?
Chaka.
I see. Sounds exotic. So, what type of arrows do you fly with?
Chaka.
He keeps doing that.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself.
Oh, no. Oh.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
You're great. You're not
Chaka.
an archer.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
That's rude.
Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Okay. So there's that guy.
Feel the riches with the edges. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Sure. We'll go with this. This apparently is going to be rude to him. That's obviously rude. This is flattering. He'll like that. He seems a very prideful fellow. And will like to
Every
be flattered.
woman's dream?
You got that right. The ladies love, 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 love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're...
He's not going to tell me. Okay. I thought he was going to say, and he didn't.
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
At least he got the G part, right? What? Ew, that's... What?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
You're hiding something.
thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, He gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
I'm Graham.
No last names. I don't even want your first name.
What's your name then?
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name. You should call me Acorn.
Okay, cool.
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Alright.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Okay, so...
I could feel
your
the riches
name.
at the edges of my fingertips when it clasped shut.
If I talk to him, it'll be the chivalry test.
Naga Naga. Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
I don't have his name yet. How do I figure out his name?
What can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. Kind of a weirdo does that. Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
I see that Lasagna has joined us. I don't think you're the person to say, dear God, the puns. Either you or Pixel. Neither one of you can talk about puns. I'm just face palming the entire time.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Sir Tenov himself?
That's so inconsiderate.
I know.
Although clever, these silly puns are not very
I want to
becoming
meet him.
to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
Alright.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye.
And he's the best. But you still no one knows this guy's name. What is your name?
Unearthed the treasure that was within. Yes. Have you remembered my name?
That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. Like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're Sir Ten of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're...
There is no option to get his name.
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett. Unearthed the treasure that was within. I could feel the riches at the edges of...
Alright, so that's... He's talking to his pet squirrel. Oh, he's so cute. Okay.
Back it up! Back it up!
Alright. Fine. I've talked to everybody, Manny.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
He's still gonna give me an answer.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Chuck is not gonna be able to tell me anything. Acorn is just... really doesn't want to talk to me.
What do you want?
I heard what you're hiding.
Maybe
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that?
Aha!
I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I can't stomach. And she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Oh.
Does your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline of Avalon. She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
The bones of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out. I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
I got your name now, buddy.
It bared its teeth
Proper
in a
Becky,
grin,
yes.
yes.
Yes,
Have you
indeed.
remembered my name?
I got your name now.
Whisper.
Jerk.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third, hailing from Modesto. But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge.
Cool.
Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
Yeah, I
As
got
do
that.
we all. I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
Oh,
That's a nice
no.
thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah,
How
I
did
get
you
it.
ever get that?
Good day, Whisper.
Okay. Yes, hailing from Modesto. Yes. Of course he is.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
I only got the jerk's
What can you
name.
tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will.
Yeah, I got
A
that.
shining star in his hometown.
Oh, good.
He hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do anything for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
Okay.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
What I know about you is the question at this point. Almost nothing.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Chaka does not speak other than his own native tongue. Manny talked to him in a different language.
Manny, we're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right,
Got this.
next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
That's Chaka, sure.
A Chaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Okay. Yeah, that one.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. the Third of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Aha! Princess Madeline?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great
Awesome.
job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome, everybody. You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court.
Yes.
But that's not all.
Nope.
As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs.
Oh.
So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty.
Oh.
The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Oh, over here! Over here, I got mine right here!
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag.
Uh-oh.
Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, tum-tum-tum-tum, one eye of a hideous beast. And, due to Proclamation 1748.2, it will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year.
What was last
No adorably cute, fuzzy, or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Okay, then.
Whisper!
Ooh.
Whisper can do it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hello. Okay. Now let's walking across. Oh no! Sorry, that would be terrible. No one wants to carve out Whisper's eye. He's not a hideous beast.
Watch your step, kid.
Hi.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over.
Oh.
Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah,
Quiet
yeah, I
towns
know.
don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Yep, she's awesome. Okay. Alright, it is 3:50. Oh, it is? Okay. Alright. I'll work on that for next time, but for right this second, this seems like a decent place to stop. I should have saved right there, because I hope so. So. Yeah. It shouldn't, like, my mic shouldn't be that much quieter than, like, it really shouldn't be quieter than anything else. It should be the loudest thing. But it's close. Because I don't necessarily want to, I don't want to be the absolute loudest thing here, but, whichever. Alright, so, I have to run. It's another busy weekend for me, unfortunately. But yeah, this game seems really nice so far. So many puns. Oh my gosh, the puns. So we'll get back to this next week, and we'll keep going with this. As many as it takes to get through it. So yeah, we have gotten to the tournament. We have to go find a hideous creature and get its eye from it. Which I'm sure is gonna be easy. I don't know if Graham knows how to. Graham can't use the bow that he's got, and I'm not sure that he would know how to. I don't know if he would know how to use sword or anything like that. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I will see you guys later.